Hello everyone and welcome to another IT training video. In this video I will be describing the very basics of how the internet works and kind of how Dreamweaver fits into this minutia of bytes and web and things like that. And so, here we go. Let's go. Alright, so the first thing we need to talk about are files. And I'm not talking about these manila folders that we're using, I'm talking about computer files. Now, what are files? Files are documents, electronic documents, that are specifically designed to be used by specific applications. For example, there are many types of files that we use on a computer. Here's some examples. We've got .docx, .ppt, .mp3, .pdf, and you probably recognize some of these, like the docx is used by Word, the PPT is by PowerPoint, MP3s can be played by your iPod or by iTunes. PDFs are always used by Acrobat, either Reader or Acrobat Pro. So what our browsers are programs that read specifically files, HTML files and PHP files, which are the files that hold the information for web pages and websites. So this is how the internet works. And I have an example here. So here we go. This is what happens when you surf the net. And I'm going to call this little girl here Susan. And little Susan wants to go to train.byu.edu, which is our website, and she wants to learn more about the internet, kind of like what you guys are doing right now. And so she types in her computer train.byu.edu, and that sends a message to another computer in a far off place. And that computer is called a server. And this server houses thousands and hundreds and tens and teens and dozens of HTML and PHP files. And when she types in that web address, it will send a request to the server saying, hey, I want to see this web page. Will you please send that web page to me? And so the server will get the request, and then it will respond, and it'll say, yes, you can see our web page. Here is the file. And then it will send the file to Susan. Like that. Oh, you didn't get to see my animation. Here, let me back up so you can see my animation. There we go. Okay, so you saw my animation. So there are two kind of words that I want you guys to understand. One is called local, and the other one is called remote. And local means at your computer, in your office, or at your home, wherever you're accessing the internet. That is local. Remote means far away, and that is generally where the server is. So next time you're watching Star Wars Episode 5 and it says that Luke Skywalker has a secret base on the remote planet of Hoth, you know what remote means. It's far away. Now, moving on. You probably remember back in the 90s when you were trying to go to your favorite web page, probably back in the days like Yahoo or something, or eBaum's World or something like that, and you probably saw some of these pictures. The website's under construction. You can't access the web page. And that's because, here is our example again, the people who are in charge of the website were trying to change the website. And so what would they literally have to do is they would actually have this worker, they would crack open the server, well, they wouldn't crack open the server, but they would open up the server and then change the files on the server. And so since they don't want people messing with the files while they're changing them, they would put up a fake web page saying that the page is under construction. That way no one could download those web page files. Well, some people in the later 2000s, or actually the earlier 2000s, they got really smart about this because most web pages, they earn their money off of web ads. And so any person who gets turned away from the website, that's lost money. And so what they tried to do, and what they did do, is they got rid of this guy who accesses the server directly. And instead, they got this other guy with this nice suit and a laptop, and to build the website and make all the changes to the website on his own computer first, and then when he's done, upload that web page to the server. That way, when Susan tries to go to the website, there is no downtime. She can access the old website while this nice suave gentleman is changing the website, and when he's done, he uploads it, and when she clicks on the refresh button, boom, everything's done. The changes are made. And so people don't lose as much money, and we don't get frustrated when we can't access a web page. Alright, so that is the basics of the internet, and basically what Dreamweaver does is it allows us to be that suave guy in a suit, change web pages so that we can upload them to servers so that people can see web pages. Alright, in my next video you can see I'll be talking a little bit, an overview about HTML and CSS. I hope to see you then. Bye-bye.